Should be live soon now. And I think we're live. Okay. Good. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, so today we're gonna be testing the world PvP. We'll show some progress that was made as well. So let me just double check about if the chat is enabled.
Checking that right now. Not seeing chat yet.
Yeah, and so okay, that start like with the main updates. So we basically renamed a bunch of abilities, so like to not be like so boring, let's say, to
also create some standardization, I guess, you know, similar type abilities with,
yeah. So for example, I had all these auras. So before was just like a plus physical. That was the name of the ability. Like now it's a courage aura. Minus speed is retarding aura. Minus physical is enfeeble aura, and so on. Let me think of another example. Okay, area heal is now mass heal. Now we have repentance, which was before was just called, I think, is 0-sum damage, and this one was 0-sum heal.
I think,
yeah, now it's condemn.
I like the new names. Much better.
Yeah, so things like that. Also added a bunch of options, a bunch of abilities that can appear in the position effects. So we have quite a few now. It's like 45, I guess. And yeah, I mean, a lot of the abilities that don't appear is when they're like very weird in some scenarios. So for example, what is like helping hand, for example, gives the stats to the all stats in the unity in front of you in the battle, right? But in the position effects, if that appears in the first row,
it's not going to have an effect.
Yes.
Yes.
And similar can be said to stuff like stealth. What is stealth?
Yeah, stealth in the first row is obviously not gonna be as helpful as it would be in one of the other positions.
Yeah.
But do you think we should limit those from appearing in their places? Because of that?
Again, I think I don't want to create like too many exceptions. I think if we, just not every single ability needs to appear in the position effects. They also depend on the balance. Like we can limit how high it can appear, how high of a level it can appear. So, for example, I think stats, such as like armor, I think it goes right now from 1 to 3. But abilities go from 1 to 2, but we can even specify specific abilities to only like appear at level 1, for example.
Yeah, they may be too powerful at the higher levels.
There is just one bug here, because like one of the abilities rename was called exterminate, but it was with a dash, but then it was causing like so many problems. Now it's just exterminate with like this, and didn't justify like launching and releasing a new client just to update this icon. Like the ability is still working, it's just the icon here that is not appearing.
Icon's not showing for right now, but it will show the moment we update on our next one.
No, not really much in the card creator. It was exactly like it was in the in the last stream, but it was used quite heavily. So we did make changes to some cards using that card creator, and it was like very I don't know, very good experience, I guess. So for example, Alice, I think the abilities were changed, so it was
Are you showing the characters at the moment?
Yeah,
I'm not seeing them.
Hmm.
I'm not seeing them if you are showing them.
What are you seeing?
We're seeing the Knowledge Sanctum at the moment.
I guess it's just a delay on the stream.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Needs to be live. It wasn't live for some reason.
Yeah, so yeah, we definitely can make updates to cards. Actually, which we did. So a lot of so some card images have been upgraded. So have the names.
Images have changed, names have changed, even some abilities in rare cases have changed.
This one is probably my favorite one.
Gort.
Yeah, Gort, the immovable rock.
Immovable.
I kind of like this one as well. I think it looks pretty cool. Lorcad was also changed image, so Dranarch. And some names like this one, and tools. I think that was mainly because like down here is mostly like
they're the newer
cards. But also was that so now by default the sort is by level, because like normally that's right. So
your highest one is going to be up top. Yeah. Nice, I like that. Yeah.
So you can, not only like in battle. I mean, you can still change it here, right? To go like, let's say alphabetical.
Yeah, you can filter by.
But yeah, the default before the default was the ID. Now it's the level. So it's better to in the battle you probably like you're more likely to use your higher level cards.
You're right.
And also if you're just checking out which ones should I farm, like which card should I farm next to up there, so you can go and see exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, but like the main change was now we have this world PvP. You can see people in the map. So if the Moor comes to the same map as me, I'm in the heart of the forest.
Okay, let me move myself there to the forest. There we go.
Yeah, so you can see the Moor joined here, and if I go to another map, I should be here by myself. If I come back here, the Moor is here. I can challenge him, but I can cancel the challenge as well. Or can you challenge me?
I can.
Not gonna show. So if I receive a challenge, see now I have these two options. I'm gonna cancel just to show, and if you challenge again, I'll accept. Actually before, so and if I leave the map, this is automatic is cancelled. Right? So you need to be in the same place. So, and if I accept, we can battle here.
We immediately jump into the battle. Winds of change, rising tide. It's a water race yet again.
I mean, or tank. Okay, I'll go tank route then. Yeah, Meta is pretty good with the Winds of Change, because if he swaps like he does elemental damage, because even though he's low, he's good. Okay, let me. Let's go.
Dryosaur is gone.
Yeah, also really good card with the Winds of Change. Oh yeah, actually, like this cleave with kleptomaniac, it might be crazy.
I think it might. I'm hoping for something exciting, but let's see.
Okay, I probably need to counter this somehow. Is there a way? Maybe some magic reflect? It's not. I don't. I just have Quanis, but it normally dies faster because of Martyr.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Martyr. I don't know, man. I don't really like it, to be honest with you. The Cornus seems to die very, very quickly.
Nah, it's really good for some combos, but yeah, sure. Like it's.
I don't recall where I picked. Here I am.
But I feel one example, when there is the burning grounds environmental effect, sometimes it's good, like because you can. So he has void armor, and then he can just keep protecting like your 2 glass cannons from the burn effect.
Okay.
But sure, it's a bit situational. I also like with the combo with like Lord Card as well, because you taunt, but like it's kind of like a taunt that lasts longer. Even if it's gonna die, it's still lasts longer. Anyway, let me.
Sure, because you're directing the damage from your taunt guy onto Aquanus, right? So I guess that works pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's me. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I need to pick faster, like to run out of time. Okay, let's go. Oh, actually, ACs with the Winds of Change is probably not that great. With the beloved play here.
I've never really done a beloved play.
Yeah, it's good. Actually, let me. I mean, I still think like resurrect is I'll try again for the sake of it, but it feels it's slightly bugged.
I definitely don't think it's working, to be honest.
I mean, it does work sometimes, but I can figure out like.
I tested it and I didn't see it go off like once, like like now in this morning. I don't think it's functioning.
No, I definitely see it function before, but again, it's definitely like intermittent.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But yeah, you figure out like why is intermittent, and it's not like working all the time.
Contemplating what to pick. Yeah, okay, let's do you.
So I'm ready.
And last but not least, I guess. Yeah, let's go with you. Okay.
Okay, so let's see if the.
No resurrect. Dead Mila. Oh, how did he die?
Yeah, I didn't see. I mean, even going like very slow to see the. Yeah, it didn't trigger. So yeah, the resurrect is definitely, and I think revive as well. I think it's just some kind of like reviving people. It's bugged.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go back to 1 speed.
Definitely something we need to look at.
Oh, this was fair. Let me look what happened. Was okay. The explosion killed the frog, and then Drowsar doing Drowsar thing. Yeah, and yeah, the mudslide. It was actually damage is too high with the man. No, I think it did trigger. So yeah, when he died, see, like, look at Nick's here. He got 2 stats, right? So he got 1 elemental and 1 armor from the death of
Beloved. Okay, so it did actually resurrect. We just didn't see it. It happened so quickly.
Yeah, but I don't. Okay, my guess. But I mean, that's why I think we kind of need the battle log, like we are discussing before. What I think it happened, so like, I don't know if that's how it should work as well, but I think Ali, I'll put it like really slow, but I think he died. The explosion hits Aquanis and reflected
back to him.
So the order is almost like so,
and it's instant. It appears to be instant.
Because it dies, and at the same time, it gets resurrected, and the explosion goes off, right? Mm-hmm. And then the damage goes, but then he's alive again, and then gets reflected
again.
From the elemental. Again, so, that's my guess. I don't know if.
Well, also he's dead.
Yeah, but that's my point. It's basically it's gonna die like
instantly.
Instantly, yeah. You're not even gonna see from the but the trigger, like the thing triggered twice. So
I definitely think we need some type of indicator to show, you know, hey, I'm resurrecting, like a yellow border, or, you know, like a flash of light or something along those lines to indicate that.
Yeah, I mean, there are many things that are hard to see because we don't have the animations.
Yes,
and also
fix things when that time comes.
Yeah, and in some things, are just some animations that kind of like block the battle, let's say. So for example, when the guy is attacking,
mm-hmm.
while the card is moving somewhere, like no other thing is happening, it's only him moving, like it's sequential, right?
Yeah.
But then some stuff like the floating text going up, like that doesn't block things, because also like it would take forever to see every single floating text of every single creature.
Sure.
So right now, for example, I think revive doesn't block, but maybe it should.
I think it should to indicate that something's happened. We can see it actually worked, because right now there's no. I mean, you saw, like, even though it worked, it appeared to not have worked.
And I guess like there is definitely like an easy animation to do. Like you can just, I don't know, like scale down the card and scale up or something. It doesn't need to be like this like crazy effect with a bunch of particles. And
no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Just as long as there's something that indicates, hey, I've been resurrected.
I mean, it definitely needs to, like the whole battle thing, it needs to be easier to see what is going on. I mean, which you know that was the case before, but we still need to close the loop, right? And right now, even though the game is playable, I personally think the mechanics are really fun and really like strategic, but the game loop is not closed, and that's problematic. I don't see anyone that would want to play this game, at least not continuously, because like once you run out of divine energy, then it's like kind of need to wait, so that's not good, right? Now with this whole PvP, that it's a lot better, because like people, you can just challenge their friends and have fun, but we're still missing I'll accept another challenge here, but we need the fonts, and that's basically the missing piece of the puzzle right now.
Absolutely. Without the fonts, I don't think we're quite there yet, but you know, that's why we're bringing them in.
Yeah. I guess we can talk about this right now on the stream, exactly how, because like we talked about it already, so we kind of have a good idea of how it's gonna work. Just show you. But okay, let's do this battle first. It's your turn.
Okay.
Meteor and ocean level.
All right, let's see how much I can get of my standard team. Really like to pick my standard team to see if it can beat you. So far, I've not been able to get it.
And there are many combos, man. Like you need to experiment, I guess.
I've got my favorite team. I guess I should explore a little bit. You're right.
Yeah, I'll do the Aquanis play with Lorcard that we talked about the last 2 matches.
I did that in the previous one. Didn't work out for me.
Oh, actually, my plan was to put the owl behind the raising Vec, but you screwed my plans.
So is my positioning right to boost Zarnok? Because that's my intention, and that's how I've been doing it.
With the owl? No.
Yes.
So the owl boosts, so it would boost the number 2 position there.
Oh, so it's up, not okay. I completely misunderstood what that ability was describing. I thought it was Zarnok that it was buffing. So I've been placing it wrong this entire time.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, let me pick something, but yeah, that's something I'm also not super happy with, like how like what is the battle formation, right? Because like
what is front?
Yeah, in theory, so like it goes from like 1 to 9, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yes.
So the 1, 2, 3 is the front row, and then the 4, 5, 6 middle row, and then 7, 8, 9 is the back row.
Sure.
But then is it in front, like
but number
front
5
the position? Yeah,
number 5 position will be in front of number 6 position. Number 4 position will be in front of number 5. That's how I thought about it. Okay.
Yeah, and that's completely valid assumption, right?
But clearly that's not the case. So
yeah, so but like another way is just looking like visually, like that's if this is the front row, the one in
front of you.
In front is in front of you. Like,
sure. Also perfectly logical.
Yeah. So that's my point. Like we need to figure out like a way to
how to
make it visual enough to not have this confusion. Even I mean, I don't even think it's like 100% possible to do so. Like but as long as or at least it's very clear. I think again, maybe with the animations, like if you were seeing like helping hand every time buffing the like in this case Mila instead of Zarnok,
then I would notice.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Oh okay.
I would know, like something's wrong. It's not buffing the guy that I want to buff.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, ties back to the animations, right? So we need those animations to tie things up nicely, I think.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if we talked about this like last stream. The thing with the animations is that right now the animation system is very simple, right? So there's not. It's basically like, okay, when you cast the ability, you can still have like a particle effect, but it's assuming like it's just gonna put like on top of you, and there is no way for you to know kind of like the target, let's say. So for example, in this the helping hand here, you could just have like a particle effect, like showing like the, I don't know, some helping hand on top of the owl, but not the card receiving the buff.
Yes.
Or
Ooh. No, Stampede. Okay.
oh, actually, my whole plan was based on the raising Vec, like doing some bunch of crazy heals and like killing everybody with condemn, but
it did not work out.
Because you brought Scourge. Well done. Then yeah,
with Brion, and he hit him with the Scourge early on. A little bit of RNG luck on my side. Yeah, so this was pretty much my.
Wait, Arrow is still. Wait, maybe it is going to do things. No. Yeah. Anyway, GG.
Yeah, that was my usual team, except for the two guys in the last line that I don't usually pick, but yeah, they worked out in the end. I picked Carspurus, the Firehound, this time, which is not usually one of my guys. I usually go with a no. I like the no. That worm, man, he's with the scavenge, very, very nice. Like final tank.
Yeah. Well, let me. I just want to touch a bit more again on the animations. So things related to attack. So for example, the Dryosaur attacking, that's fine because like it's just the card moving, right?
Yes.
But then, so the example I gave with the helping hand, we don't really have it. Probably like the hardest one would be something like chain strike. So let me get that. Yeah, look at this. Like it's the. Like, I'll make it really slow. All you can see is like numbers popping up here. It's like, what the hell happened? And you can still see the icon of like the chain strike here. So if you look at the fish here, you see the icon of the chain strike going on, but then like a bunch of damage going around.
Yes, popping all over the show. But where it goes, it's pretty hard to see unless you're, slowing it down to this extreme.
Yeah, but I'm saying, so the animation system, we need to have this concept of like, okay, what effect do you want to highlight and where, so in this case would have like multiple cards and in a particular order, right? So I do have like this, like, I don't know, like chain lightning going around.
Yeah, I like the lightning jumping, right? Like, so like a literal line going from one to the next as it's jumping from one target to the next.
Yeah, like I think in World of Warcraft we have like the shaman's skills. You just have like a chain strike and chain heal from shaman.
Yes. Exactly. So similar how that is displayed. Would be really nice if we can manage it.
But again, yeah, we definitely need to make an upgrade to the I don't know, like visual effects system. That's what
agreed.
Yeah, and I also think like just these abilities showing the icon here. I mean, I think it's okay, but it's not great. You probably need like a way to differentiate of like just numbers, right? So you have the floating numbers.
Yeah.
But maybe the abilities appear like bigger here on the side or something, or maybe does stop the other animations, like something like to differentiate.
I quite like it how you've got it at the moment, right? So like the regeneration +1, there's like a regeneration that comes out of that number, right?
Yeah, but that's kind of like a coincidence.
Oh,
I mean, it's.
Oh, it's a coincidence.
Okay, it's not like a coincidence. Yeah, okay. But like that works in these cases of like, so in this case, like if the heal when damaged.
Yeah.
Or regeneration, as you say, but sometimes, for example, the resurrect here, like
yes,
just coming out. Like if you're not even looking, it's kind of hard to see.
Yes.
Like you might be looking where the action is happening, and there's a guy here on the back with this small resurrect icon here. It's difficult to see. Okay, let me. But yeah, maybe let's talk about the fonts, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, so now that we have the world PvP, where so the idea like players can go around, or like they can on the map, and I mean hopefully like multiple people are playing the game, and then you can see the players see and they can battle, right? But then in some maps in particular, they're gonna have fonts in these areas, right? So I think let's go to where we're planning to put our first font in the Kashtari depths, right?
Yeah, the first high-level font would be in this area. And, the reason we're bringing the fonts in is essentially to close our game loop. So we have our PvE, which is the environments and how you generate cards. And then if you happen to run out of divine energy and you can't earn any more cards, you can go into the fonts and battle other players in order to earn a little bit of extra divine energy.
Yeah, so I mean, you don't battle, you don't get the divine energy from battling other players. Maybe a little bit, but it's more like in an indirect way. The idea is actually so you have this font where it's let's say it's releasing this divine energy at some at specific times, right? So people can move to this map in particular, at least in the beginning, right? And then if they're here at a specific time, they're gonna get a bunch of divine energy, right? But that divine energy is distributed to every player in the area. So but the distinguish, like what makes these areas special is that there is a cost associated for you to get inside, right? So in the future, it's probably gonna be related to like you need some specific trinket or some some kind of item that was crafted from the drops from the cards. Not just the cards itself, right? Like maybe it's the tail, like Arrow's tail, and then you mix with the Kran skull, and then you create some kind of things that opens a port or whatever, right?
So you're hinting at things that we have got quite far down our roadmap, which is the items and crafting abilities to craft like portal keys and stuff like that.
Yeah, but for the alpha, we're not doing anything any like that. We're just gonna have like a divine energy cost, right? Which is it's just like easy translation, but it's essentially the same thing. Because I mean, the future still would use divine energy to go get the items, right? So it's similar enough, so we can make this transition period.
Agreed.
Yeah. And then but then the idea, like you have this cost of entering the area, right? And then if somebody and now in these areas, like you don't have the option of declining a PvP challenge, right? So if somebody challenges you, like it is happening, and if you lose, you get kicked out of the map, right? So the idea is that, well, if you want all the divine energy, the fonts for yourself, you are incentivized to keep like battling players to kick them out
and keep beating them.
Yeah,
remaining the conqueror.
Yeah, and then
or the victor.
But I think we're talking about as well, like, so it should have like as well like the bounty. So when you beat another player, like part of this tribute, the cost to enter the map, right? So let's say in this case it costs like 1,000 divine energy to enter the map. So let's say a portion, I don't know, like 300 goes to as a bounty to whoever beats you, and then the 700 left goes to the font itself, right? So like the more action is happening in the font, the bigger
the reward pool gets.
Yeah.
the payout gets.
So yeah, but like at the end, I think that's it. Like I think it's gonna make so much fun. Like this, yeah, closing the game loop and then having this like PvE, PvP, all together in almost like these like constant events happening all the time with like these fonts. Like yeah, it's gonna be awesome. But...
I think so. Very excited for this becoming a part of the game. We're definitely planning on, creating like a basic version of this. We don't have all of the pieces in place yet to have this up and running officially for alpha, but the basic MVP version definitely.
Yeah, so it's enough to close the loop, right? So ideally, because now if the players run out of divine energy and they're like, oh, okay, I have nothing to do, I need to wait. Now you have like basically two things to do, which is, I mean, first, I guess like planning, right? You can always be like thinking of like, oh, what cards I'm gonna level up next, looking at the abilities, like where their like breakpoints are and how much divine energy is gonna take you to get there, where or which areas have the cards, like what is the best place to go there, and but on top of that, and also then okay, you're actually like playing, you going to these font maps and PvPing people, and then you get divine energy from the fonts, and then you go back to farming the cards, and yeah, and now the loop is complete.
I see one failure in that. So we're saying someone is going to run out of divine energy, so now they can't farm PvE anymore. But we are requiring tribute to enter the area for PvP. What happens if they don't have divine energy to pay?
No, they need to wait.
Still waiting then. Little bit of a catch there.
No, but the thing is, like, it should be proportional to. I hear what you're saying, but I mean, it should still be proportional to like. You shouldn't have to wait like 10 days to enter the area, right? But like, you definitely need to wait. I don't know, hours, I guess. If you didn't plan ahead, right? So like, if you just exhausted all your divine energy instantly, and but I think that's good. Like if that happens once and then you have to learn like to wait. I was like, oh, okay, I need to wait at least to get the enough to enter the area with the divine energy. We're talking about like having one area where there is no cost to enter, yes, right? But then the font was probably like a lot lower. But still, I think it's basically impossible to have that and not have bots just sitting there. So
sitting there and farming for
you have a cost. Like there's
yes,
no way around it.
There is no way around it. You're right. You're right.
But again, like it can be like you can have a font that is very, very cheap. So let's say
much only required.
Let's say it only costs like 1 divine energy to enter the map. That's fine. So the font will still be proportional, right? The benefits. But if somebody completely uses all the divine energy, like okay, they need to wait 1 minute, and now they can now they can go in this map and like in PvP people, and hope like okay, they pay one divine energy, but then let's say if they do well in the PvP, now the font gives them like 10 divine energy, right? And then they go in again and again. Like it goes into. But sure, if they keep losing, now actually they're gonna be even worse off, right? Like they're gonna pay the one divine energy, gonna lose.
They're gonna lose.
Wait 1 minute, go in again, lose again. It's like, but
not a good idea. Yes, but if you're winning, then you can gain. And obviously earn from the font.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's basic. I mean, I think we can do it by the end of this month, right? So to have this the
That's the
loop
plan.
closed. Yeah. So gonna have one or two maps, probably like with two fonts, one like cheap font and one more expensive font, with different like opening times. And again, the PvP world PvP is already in place. We just need to have this concept of like paying to enter the area, and the fonts like giving out the divine energy. But that's it. Then we have a closed loop game, and then I think we need to start. I mean, not necessarily like doing like the full market push, but at least getting more players to that can play like consistently, and if and see how it goes.
Agreed. Up for another battle?
Yeah. Where are you at?
I'm still in the heart of forest, but I can come to you. You're in Castardif, so I know where that is.
Maybe we can meet midway. Maybe meet at what is it? Todga Canyon.
Okay, I could do that.
All right. Okay, not that many position effects on this one. Oh, not gonna make the same mistake of do the heal play. I mean, in theory, I don't know if you can try, because like with Mudslide, because he's immune to debuffs, it might work.
It may very well.
I mean, it's not the same because then he's not really doing damage, but like if he can just like be unkillable. I mean, I think I'll try the revive play again, because I know that it is definitely working. At least it did last game. Okay. Now you're buffing Zarnok properly.
So why would you place your Lavore in the front line? Exactly. Why would you place your support character in the tank line? Explain your logic for me there.
Okay. I mean, because first, my idea is to put like like Nyx is not the tank, right? It's just to die to get the beloved.
But yeah, I understand Nyx. I don't understand Lavore. That's a bit confusing to me.
Yeah. So because I feel that let me put the tank here. Let me go with Gort. The idea is like you have like mass heal and the courage aura. I don't know. I feel like there's definitely like a diminished value, and the resurrect as well. So like the resurrect is probably gonna get triggered like almost immediately, and then like I don't know, like once like half of the monsters are kind of gone, and then I don't know. I don't really care so much about the mass heal and the courage aura. But sure, like maybe it would be better like in position 4, I guess. But I don't know. I don't feel it's that.
It makes that much of a difference. Okay.
Yeah, because then that also like because it's not doing damage. So in a way, I kind of want him to tank a bit, right? Because like he's the one take. If I have like somebody that is like kind of this hybrid tank, let's say I'll put like Kran here. Right. So it is a little bit of a tank because it has armor and it has cheat death and it can rebuild, but it also does 3 damage, right? So if it's up here and it happens like to die before it can attack, like I'm missing on 3 damage and like Lavor. But yeah, I still think you're right. I still maybe it's better to put him a little bit below.
I get the body concept, right? So using him as a tank, to keep your damage dealers going longer. I get that. Makes sense.
Yeah, but I guess like if you factor in the courage aura, even if it's like active in like let's say only 3 cards, then it would be like somewhat equivalent to Kran. But in a way even better because it's more distributed. So
yes, it's evenly spread.
Yeah.
I'm very protective of my Lavor when I place her in the last row.
I mean, the thing with last row is like there is like backstabs and
yeah, look, backstab's always going to go for wherever the low health guy is, right? So no matter where you place him, they're going to be vulnerable.
No, but that's opportunity backstab just goes to the position like 9, 8, 7, like in the.
Okay, the back line. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, actually, it's a random back. Wait. Oh, actually, I think this 2 tip is. I'm pretty sure the way it works, it just goes from like back to front, instead of choosing a random backline. So I need to let me make a note on this. Backstab. Okay, actually, let me speed this up.
Ooh, that was big. That was a very big round.
Yeah, my
Dryosaur just totally wiped me out.
Okay, let me check. That was pretty slow. Oh, but it did. I mean, I don't know if we're talking about the same round, but it did hit the divine shields.
Yeah, some serious dodging going on.
Oh, cheat death. Yeah, it's still. Yeah, this is bugged, man. Like, or. I mean, okay. So far, it's just 2 times, 3 times. Yeah, okay. Now with I guess the silence. Like, if it is bugged, the silencing just removes it and allows it to. Yeah, see, Lavor is alive.
Lavor is alive. Yeah, well, I wasn't doing much damage. You took out my damage dealers very, very quickly. So, I did very little of that.
So anyway, I think that's mostly it. I think we showed all the updates. Talk about the fonts. We showed the PvP, world PvP. Anywhere else? Anything else you wanna talk, or should we call it here?
Yeah, I think we can call it. Yeah, that's it. Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. So see you guys later, and yeah, hopefully next week we'll have the game loop fully closed, and then we can play for real, I guess.
Yeah, we can start playing for real. That's the goal here.
All right. Take care, everyone.
All right, guys. Until next time.